welcome back to Code Rhetoric with Tam Talk. On today's video, I am taking a stroll through the park to grab me some Java or horchata before I head into work. But I wanted to talk about what YouTube has taught me. As I was analyzing my data, I realized that I have produced 376 videos. Yes, 376 videos, all ranging on things related to medical coding, remote coding, answering questions, and everything surrounding the industry. And I try to add in some personal touches to my channel, to my, to kind of bring in how medical coding is pretty much an everyday thing. We just don't see it that way unless we're in the healthcare setting, but it is. So I decided to do this video, quick video, just to kind of talk about what I have learned from creating YouTube videos or just starting on YouTube. One, it started off as creativity. Well, I take that back. As an educational, creative outlet for me, which it still is. But then they started monetizing the videos. So I think for me, because they started monetizing the videos, I kind of put that as my main focus of creating videos, which I'm trying to help individuals who are interested in the medical coding industry or who are looking to further their knowledge or advance their career in the medical coding industry. So so one thing YouTube has taught me for sure is getting in front of the camera, because I am one to not get in front of the camera if I don't have to. So over the last couple of years or so, and again, just creating these YouTube videos, it has allowed me to be more confident, or I would say comfortable, with getting in front of the camera. Now, do I have issues with public speaking? No, because like I said, I've been in coding leadership. I'm a trainer. I'm a coding educator. So that's not an issue. It's just I have become more comfortable with getting in front of the camera. As you can see, if you go back through my YouTube videos, you see that I was creating content that was focused more on PowerPoint or tutorials to show you how to become a coder, like how to code a particular case. And so now you see me, I'm walking with my video, my camera, my phone, and I'm in front of the camera. So that is one thing YouTube has taught me. Another thing that YouTube has taught me on if we're going to speak on monetization, is to stay in your 9 to 5, whether that's remote or that is on site. Just stay in your 9 to 5. Yes, coding, and just maximize on your coding credentials. And what I mean by that, when I say maximize, yes, you can, like I said, you can become a coding entrepreneur such as myself, but you can also become a coding entrepreneur. And I mentioned this, I think, in my previous video on how to maximize your coding certification. And here's the thing, healthcare will always be there. And coding, which is also, I would say, technical skills, knowledge, anatomy, healthcare, finance, all that is wrapped up into medical coding. So it has reminded me to maximize on my coding skills, to evolve in my coding skills. Now, does that mean going out and getting additional certifications? In my case, I'm going to say no, I stand on that. And the reason for that may be because I have experience, or because I've been in this industry for a long time, because I've been in leadership. I understand what is required to maximize on your coding credential. And again, for those of you who want to pivot and gain extra coding credentials, that's fine. I'm not saying that you shouldn't. I'm just saying, for me personally, I don't want to do it. Like I mentioned, I am a surgery coder. I'm also a regular coder. I'm also a coding instructor. And I would say, even without having, like, say, the general surgery credential, I was still able to get into those different leadership roles without it. So, but to each their own. Again, it is highly recommended that you how can I say it? I wouldn't recommend if that's not something you want to do, but if that is something that you want to do, like if you want to specialize in a particular area of healthcare when it comes to coding, by all means do so. But to be honest with you, it's not necessary, because here's the thing. If you're going through like a recruiting agency or your supervisor or leadership or the hiring employer, they may not recognize the specialized credentials, such as, like for me, general surgery, but they will recognize the main credential, which is the CPC. And so, yeah, so again, just maximize on your coding credential. Again, whether you start a YouTube channel or not, I would highly recommend that you stay employable. Maximize that way. You can go through, you get contracts such as coding contracts. You can actually become a full-time employee, part-time employee. Like I said, you can become a coding entrepreneur and still do those things and flip it into a consulting role. So yeah, so those are, again, some of the things that YouTube has taught me from a personal level. It has taught me to become more comfortable and confident getting in front of the camera. From a monetary aspect, it has taught me to stay in my coding bag. I do work with a lot of partners, a lot of brands, so I still monetize that way. But as you can see, if you look at the number of subscribers that I have on my channel, that I'm still not at that threshold to where I can actually monetize off of YouTube. So for those of you who are considering YouTube as an additional stream of income or whatever, just know that it will take time. And you may blow up way faster, quicker than I have. But keep in mind what your purpose is. Is it to make money, or is it to educate your viewers, the subscribers? So again, for me, when I started doing this, it was to educate my subscribers, my followers on this industry, and I'm still educating. And so now, like I said, now that they've introduced the monetization component of it, it kind of became like priority over that. But nonetheless, I'm still enjoying the creativity of creating content for YouTube. And so on that note, I am going to grab my cup of coffee or horchata, and then I'm going to head into work. But again, this is what YouTube has taught me on a personal level as well as on a monetization or income level, to stay in your 9-to-5 or pivot into entrepreneurship, or work with other brands, or just be a coder, a medical coder. So yeah, so that's all that I have. I hope you took something away from this video, and I must go so I can head to work. All right, y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.